Again to Miriam Khan, who traveled with the vice president to Texas to see the overcrowding from those asylum seekers. I want to bring in now immigration lawyer Francis Arroyo and our very own Victoria Ramirez, one of our producers who's covered immigration, spent some time down in Honduras as well. Thank you both. Francis, I want to start with you. This challenge to asylum seekers is setting off alarm bells for civil liberties advocates because federal law says that asylum seekers have a right to come to the United States through any means and make this claim. How significant is it that the administration is going to try to keep these people out in order to make an asylum claim?
Look, we heard today the announcements of essentially barring asylum seekers if they don't ask for protections in a third country. And this is a problem because essentially all Central Americans will be barred. However, we also need to remember that the proposed regulations don't bar protections under withholding of removal and relief under the protection against torture. So it's only for asylum, which is a different type of law. However, it's very important to know and to note that this is an attack on immigrants. We've seen it in the closed borders with the migrant protection policy. I was in Tijuana a few weeks ago where I visited shelters to help fill out asylum applications, and the shelters are overcrowded. Why? Because President Trump has closed the borders. We need to remember that this situation is created by President Trump's own policies. It's a general attack on immigrants, and it's an agenda that he's trying to do so he could get more votes in 2020 and win the elections. Now, we can see the ICE raids right now. My clients are terrified. They're hiding in their homes. We're seeing it in the cancellation of parole in place for military families, where he wants to essentially cancel this program to help families or people that are in the armed forces. It's a general attack on immigrants, and it's significant, and it completely needs to stop.
A lot of people feel that way, even though the administration denies it's an attack. They say they're simply enforcing the laws in these places. Victoria, though,